This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Dahnans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Dahnans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodia's Dahnans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadheim. But then there are people like Law and Shionne. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shionne mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shionne's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almedria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Shionne, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
He's gone! Engaging! I'll run you through! Eat this! Can't get out of this!
This one's mine!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand! Bring him down! Elusive deity! Fire support!
Now!
Piercing
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Shiny turtle!
Going in! First strike! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Supernova!
Leave the ensnaring to me! Yeah! Take it and pummel it to me! Elusive deity!
Cover the caster!
Talon
Watch out in the wind!
Watch it in!
Ready
I'll run you through!
Light and crazy cascade!
Time to shine! Resonate with the earth! Still out
Going
mine!
in. This one!
One more! Talon hurricane!
It was nice while it lasted.
This will make it rain!
Lightning orb!
Raging Luna!
More where that came from!
Step back. This one's all law.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for.
Out of our way!
I'll smash you!
In here! Lightning!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
I see one, eh?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly!
We're not finished!
I'm out of ammo! Blah, blah, blah!
Piercing war!
Sweet now!
Going in.
This way!
First strike!
More with that
You're
Light in your
done!
dreams!
This one's mine.
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
This one's yours!
Anything in armor is over!
Now! Freeze Lancer!
Another one down! This
I'll
one's
be
mine!
saving this one!
Crescent moon!
Turtle blade! Hear me! More with that In here!
I can carve through armor! Eat
I'll be
this!
saving this
I'll
one!
end you!
Searing tempest! Blah, blah, blah! That's my will! In
I don't
here!
have enough left. strike! Talon storm!
Astral energy!
Lightning meteor! Talon hurricane!
Dance in the wind!
I'm gone!
Let the
Shouldn't have
marksman
messed with
handle
me.
this.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Savage
Make it
roar!
rain! Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almadria sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't all Madria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almadria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almadria.
Get lost!
Engaging! I'll run you through! Tiger Blade!
Too much to handle.
Really don't give up, do they?
Now you'll learn!
Anything in armor is all mine! Cricket does it! Give it up! First strike! Engage! I'll run you through! Make it rain! Eat this! Solid storm! It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Lightning orbs! Dance in the wind!
Denied!
You think that shield will save you?
Storm! I'm gone! Burn!
Grind and rend! More where that came from!
We're not finished!
Out of ammo! Seal!
I'll run you through! Hey! Blow them away!
Glacial spear! Piercing
Going in!
Sleep now! Wait!
We're all in pain.
Flaming meteor!
Silent instant! Lightning orb! Rolling storm! More where that
Watch this!
Do it! Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I I barely worked up a sweat.
Eat this! I'll end you! Eat this! I'm going in! Almost! Faster! Watch it! You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done that. Sword Rain Alpha! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Do you require a hand?
Oh, it's in a bind! Do it! I'm on it! Not today! Fight you! First try! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
More with that kick! Watch it! Blended fly!
Get the wind!
I can carve through armor! Double demon fang!
Healing circle!
That freaking does it! I'm on it!
Where are you going? Field!
Take it! This one's mine!
Healing circle!
You're mine! It's over!
Running
Talk to me! That freaking does it!
Healing circle!
I really
Divine!
can't get out of this!
By the power of water!
Strike!
Burning field! Not on my watch!
I'm on it! I can carve through armor! Fury!
Now! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! Here I
Almost! You're wide open! Enter Storm! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Hurricane!
Healing circle!
Enter Storm! Double Demon Fang!
Thank you.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Demon Fang!
I never miss! Thunder field! Raging cascade! Healing circle! Vanquish downfall! I'm out of ammo!
No further! I'm on it! I'll end you!
Firmament render!
Sword Rain Alpha! Hurricane!
Flame of fury!
I'm on Eternal Devastation! Savage Roar! Shattering
Into the wind!
pieces!
I'll
Get through! I'm on it!
Saving this one!
You're done! Blending Flash! I'm on it!
Lightning orb!
Watch this!
More with that!
You picked the wrong fight!
Light astral energy!
I'll end you! Rising Water! Storm!
Here goes! Take that! Raging cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
All good things come to an end.
You're mine!
Here goes!
Here I come!
Healing
Enter Storm!
to the wind! By the power
I owe you one!
I'll make
Take this! It's over!
Take this!
Vanquish
in the sky!
Burn in hell!
Do it! Shionne! Get toasty!
Bird strike! These bad guys really don't mess around. She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking. The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweet? Dee? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Hi, Hoodle!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Thunder field! Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! I'll be staying home one! Go for the weak side!
Watch it!
I never miss! Run for the south pile! Lightning orb! Where was that from? Not on my watch! Healing circle! Shining supernova!
You're done! I really owe you one. Take this! That freaking does it! Be still! I'll run you through! Will this help? It's time!
Element render!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this
Rising Wyvern! Clean up gun!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Lightning orb! Glacial wind! Pierce
I'll
evil!
smash you!
Thanks.
Arc seal! Here
Coming through
goes!
mine! Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
First strike! I'll run you through! Rising Wyvern!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you all!
Talon sword!
Rising Wyvern!
Healing circle!
Nothing gets by me!
Divine speech!
Azure Storm!
I'm ready!
Burn in hell!
Lightning orb! Light astral energy!
Flaming thrust!
Talon sword!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Here goes!
Azure
Dance in the
Storm!
wind!
Demon Tank!
Air thrust!
Armor won't save you!
Double Demon Tank!
Dance in the wind!
Destruction!
Seal! Ray! There's
freaking does it! Rising Fury!
Total Demon Fang! Supernova!
Rising Wiper!
Where that came from? Dance in the wind! Here! I'll heal you all!
Rising Wiper! Struck! Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Photon Blast!
I owe you one.
Dance in the wind!
Almost! Too slow!
Air
I'll
thrust!
run you through!
There!
It's on!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! It's over! I'm ready to go!
Here I come!
Vanquish Annihilation!
Burn!
Radiant Pierce! Now!
Right! Run well!
Demons Descend!
Flashing Fang!
I've been doing really great lately.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Get lost!
I see what
If it's in the sky, it's me now! I'll be here I go! It's over!
I won't show you any mercy!
Hold my sword! Mega Ray!
Smash you!
My shield?
Dance in the wind! In here! Into the shadows! Lady, this way! Mega Ray!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray fall! Now
We're not finished! No further!
Now!
Run you run well!
Demons Descend!
Flashing Fang!
I've used a bit too much healing.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almeidria.
There she is! Almeidria!
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahna Witch.
Almeidria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mien's. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! Enjoy your meal! Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Here comes one last one!
Smash you!
Photon dance in the wind! I'm weak now.
Right.
More for the
This one's all mine!
Raging Lunar Storm! Where that came from?
Slaughter them!
Ignite! Begin!
Shining
Take it!
Thank you.
Try harder! Now! Take this!
Firmament Ranger!
Dance for
Eternal
me!
devastation! Begin!
Glacial
Azure Storm! Rupture! Captivity! Here I come! Elusive deity! Here I come! It's over! Thanks! Shattering the pieces! Attack time! I owe you one! Rotating pile driver! No further!
I'm saving this one! Blah, 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 blah! Sealed!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Stay away!
You picked the wrong right! Take this!
Not on my watch!
Dare you!
Eternal devastation! You're this! Now it's far enough! You're...
Thousand Gales, carry it to shreds! Gusty Nails!
Elusive deity! I'll smash you! Rotating pile driver! Eternal devastation!
Right! I'll heal you all!
Elusive deity!
Sealed!
I owe you one! Eternal devastation!
Raging Storm!
Go! Crush! Azure Storm!
Where did that come from?
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Can't end here!
I couldn't make it in time.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. My astral dance to the wind. Lord of the Alphen. Firmament Rena. Healing circle. Try and run.
Resonate with the earth! Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor! This one's all mine! Eat dirt! You're brimming with hatred. Raging Luna Storm! Azure Storm! Raging Luna Storm!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power!
Get ready.
Take this!
Lightning and raging
It's too much!
I'll be saving this one.
Crush!
Dance to the wind. Air thrust. I can do this all day.
Know your place! Here I come! Anything in armor is all mine!
Raging cascade.
I can carve through armor!
Into the shadows. Dance in the wind. In here, Gemini Aqua. More for the last time.
Here I come!
Denied!
Ah!
Annihilate that hit. Back away. Dance in the wind. I'm ready.
Ah! Burn!
Dare you!
This one's mine.
Azure Storm! Fool! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning orbs. Raging cascade.
I owe you one. Try harder! Not a chance! Wretched fool! Begin! I won't lose. Not now, not ever! Can't get out of this! Ready and raring! I can carve through armor! Azure Storm!
Raging cascade. Sleep now. More for the stockpile.
Elusive deity! You're mine! I'll face you! Eat dirt!
Lightning orbs.
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Can't move!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Render! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Arrow fall!
Deity!
I'll bring you back from death's
Bestow
abyss!
thy mystic mercy! Not done yet!
Hey, this one's mine! Dance in the wind! In here!
Ready and
Flame of fury!
Now you see what I can do! Take this! Elusive deity!
Here's the heal! I'll heal you all! More where that came from! Healing circle!
Crush!
Into the fray!
Out of the woods, it seems.
I'm not done! In a bind?
Downfall! Confiscated!
Stay away! Nothing gets by
Elusive
me!
deity!
Thunder
Eternal
field!
devastation! You picked the wrong fight! Do it! In an instant! Impact block!
Flame!
Run you with the shot! It's over! Crush! They're attacking separately! I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her, and take out the monster first.
Armor won't save
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
Yeah, take it away!
Lightning orbs! I'll bring you back from death.
Can you take it?
Air thrust!
Bestow thy mystic mercy! Another incantation. Take this! Crush! Eternal devastation! You're
Here I
finished!
go. I'm only
Try
getting
harder!
started.
Now! Take this! You're out!
Lightning orbs!
Ready to go!
Dance to the wind!
Denied!
Air thrust!
Thou art being interrupted! Here I come! You're finished! Eternal devastation! Joker! Not today!
I'll heal you all!
Armor won't save you!
You will suffer!
Eternal devastation!
Hey, that...
Eternal devastation!
More with that! Healing circle! Air thrust! I'm all stuffed up!
Bad.
Wits about you, people!
Crush!
Lightning orb!
You're mine! Begin!
Healing
Eternal
circle!
devastation!
My
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong
Hey,
fight!
that... Ready!
Here I come!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me!
Radiant?
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
Eternal devastation!
I'll face you.
I'm ready!
Take this!
Rotating pile driver. Take this!
Orochi's Fury!
Take this! In a bind?
Eternal devastation!
Raging Luna Storm!
Far enough!
I'll face you!
Here I come!
None shall escape my
Eternal
judgment!
devastation!
Behold! The Earth's hope! Tectonic fission! Begin! I'll grind you into dust!
Come on!
Raging Cascade!
Now! You're my... Eater!
Raging Cascade!
Come now.
Eternal devastation!
I'll smash you!
More for the stockpile! A new lease on life! Raging Cascade! This one's mine! Where are you going? Lightning orb! Raging Cascade!
You will suffer.
Resonate with the Earth! Stalagmite!
Here I come!
Lightning orb! Fury! Burning!
My true power.
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Can you take it?
Will this help?
Eternal devastation!
Come on!
Healing circle!
Ignite! I owe you one! Catch it!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before impending calamity.
With the death through armor!
Chaotic disaster.
So that's the trick up her sleeve.
Your astral arms aren't so special. And now, they're mine!
You will suffer.
Take this!
Leave the charges to me.
Any more of this and I'll burn out! Try harder!
Behold my true power.
Raging Luna
Eternal
Storm!
devastation! Take this!
Searing flame! Reload! Or steal!
I'm not done!
Elusive
This
deity!
one's mine!
It's over!
Rotating pile driver!
Eternal devastation!
The winds of judgment blow your way. Fall before impending calamity.
Not so fast! I'll smash you!
Chaotic disaster.
Eternal devastation! This one's all mine! Ignite! Here I... You'll pay for that!
further!
Dance in the wind!
Over?
Instinct sharpened!
Blah, blah, blah.
You will suffer.
You're mine! I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Dahnan, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Dahnan or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganneth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alphen! Say something! Let go of me! Let me go!
Shionne!
Alphen!
Shionne!
Alphen!
Come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.